So I just got the Northern Galaxy Light Star Projector, so I want to do a quick unboxing and go ahead and test it out to see how well this really works. So this opens up real easy, and the first thing I see is going to be this user manual. And then right here we are going to have this soft foam to go ahead and protect everything inside. On the left side we're going to have this USB-C cable. On the right we're going to have a remote control. And then right in the bag is going to be the projector itself. And so here's what it goes ahead and looks like. And we can just take the plastic right off. So here's a closer look at it, and then right here we can see there's going to be a bunch of different buttons. We're going to have the power button, we're going to have the different mode button for the lights, the volume down, the volume up, and right here is going to be an infrared sensor, just to go ahead and point the remote at. There's going to be a USB-C port on this side to go ahead and power it up. There's going to be nothing on this side, and then there's going to be nothing on this side. Now moving to the top, we are going to have two different portions. Right here is where the lights are going to come from, and then right here is where the other part of the light is going to come from as well too. Here you can see it says light aperture, so like the different laser. Now at the back side, here we go, we're going to have 4 rubber feet, which is real good, so this doesn't go ahead and slide when we go ahead and put it down on the surface. And then right there is going to be the speaker. And now as far as the remote control goes, here's a closer look at it. We can just take the plastic right off, so it goes ahead and powers on. And there's going to be a bunch of different buttons to go ahead and control it, so I'll go over all that shortly as well too. Alright, so now comes the most important part, which is actually testing the projector out. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on with this power button right over here, and here we can see what the lights look like.
Bluetooth mode.
And it doesn't look like much, but that's because the lights are currently on, so when they go ahead and shut them off, here you can see it looks really, really beautiful. And right now currently the northern lights are on, and so are the stars, as you can see up top. But if I do want to go ahead and turn them off individually, I can go ahead and control it with these 2 buttons. So this button over here is going to turn off the lights, so the blue is going to turn off, just like that. And now only the green, the stars are on. And as you can see, they're just staying still. They're not moving whatsoever. And if I want to turn those off, I can press this button over here, and there. Now it's off as well too. So let me go ahead and turn both of them back on. There, now they're both on. And I can also go ahead and change the color of the Aurora lights. So I have options of blue, red, green, and white. But the only difference is that when I go ahead and press a button, it doesn't change it, it just adds to the color. So right now it's blue, and if I press R, it's going to be blue and red. And if I press green, it's going to be blue, red, and green. And if I press W, it's not going to be blue, red, green, and white. It's actually going to go ahead and take off one of the first colors, which is blue. So now I press white. And here you can see it's only made up of red, green, and white. And again, the whole cycle happens again. If I press blue, they'll take off red, and so on and so forth. But if you don't want to mess with the buttons individually, we can just press the mode button, and the lights are automatically going to adjust, and it's going to look really beautiful. So it takes some time. So it went from blue and green, and now green is taking over. And now it's fully green, and then you see a little bit of white, a little bit of red, a little bit of blue. And it's just going to constantly keep going in that different cycle. And so now there's no green whatsoever, it's just white, blue, and red. And after a little bit, it seems like blue is taking over. So blue is now filled in the sky, and now it's blue and white. And yeah, everything just basically continues over and over again. So right now I'm just going to change it to a solid color, so blue. And now to go ahead and change the brightness, we just press any one of these buttons here. So right now it's currently at the brightest setting, so you see nothing's happening. But if I press this button over here, it's going to go ahead and dim a little bit. And then I press it again, it dims a little bit more, and then I press again, and it dims even more. So there's going to be 4 different settings, and this is as low as it gets. And then again, I can go ahead and just increase the brightness. So that's 2, 3, and 4. That's the brightest it gets, as you see here. It doesn't get any brighter than that. And what we can also go ahead and change is going to be the speed of the Aurora lights. So right now I'll press the plus button or the S plus, and this is as quick as it goes. And yeah, it looks really nice. It looks really majestic up on there. And now if I press the S minus button, it goes ahead and slows down a little bit. I press it again, it slows down a lot more. And I press it one last time, and it just freezes. But I'll go ahead and speed it back up again. Now as far as down over here goes, we can also go ahead and add a timer. So when I go ahead and press this 1H, it's going to go ahead and shut off after 1 hour. And the lights are also going to blink, so just like this. And it makes that noise. And when I set it for 2 hours, it's going to make a different noise. There's also going to be this mode over here with this microphone, so when I go ahead and press it, everything shuts off. And whenever there's going to be noise made, then the lights are going to be on. So if I do like loud footsteps or something, here you can hear it's on. And there you can see how everything kind of changes. But I'll go ahead and go back to the regular mode. And now comes time for music. So if I press this button over here, it's going to change from Bluetooth mode to music. So I press it. And music starts immediately playing. And I can go ahead and pause it with this button over here. And there's going to be a bunch of different tracks. So the first one you're hearing right now, this one is going to be soft, light music. I go ahead and switch it. This is early morning jungle. I'll switch it again. This is ocean waves. This is summer night. This is rain. This is music box. This is stream. And finally, bonfire. And the last thing that can be done is just use this as a speaker, so you can go ahead and connect it to Bluetooth. As you see right over here, it's currently in Bluetooth mode. So if I go ahead and connect my phone to Bluetooth, I'll be able to play like music from there. So overall, I'm really impressed by this projector. It looks really nice. So if you look up here, it not only goes ahead and projects on the ceiling, but it's also gonna go ahead and happen on the sides of the wall as well too. As you can see here, it's even projecting some stars on this chair here.